get out of my range.
I'm not in your range.
You what? My face.
I walked in.
Get ready to giggle with Karens and Kevins as they attempt to bend the rules and create laugh-out-loud moments. Man is really petty about his need for a mani-pedi.
Huh? What the f*** is taking so long? Huh? Hey, you stupid. What's taking so long? Are you gonna be able to get my hand too? What are you scared of? Stop being scared. Hey, will you get my hand too? All right.
At the time of this recording, this was posted at the end of September. The expiration date is mid-July.
I bought this for $3.29. I bought this for $3.29. Look. When I open it, look at the apples. I asked this man, can I exchange it? He's gonna tell me I need a receipt. I show him my Apple Pay. It shows Elmont, New York. It shows the address and everything. He's still telling me he'd rather me call 7-Eleven and basically cause a problem for $3.29. This is the Elmont in Elmont Road. This is the 7-Eleven in Elmont Road. Okay? This is the guy right here who's giving me problems. For $3.29. I told him he could keep the receipt. The guy who was here, I don't know who. Oh yeah, let's not forget. He wants me to come back for the guy who ringed me up. He's the manager. He wants me to come back for the guy who ringed me up. As if I'm going to come back and look for the cashier every single time to say, hey, you're the one who ringed me up. Can you exchange it?
I feel like she has a genuine case here. Why are they selling expired foods?
For what? For $3.29? For $3.29? For $3.29. Nah, bro. For $3.29. Look. Look at this.
I'm calling from
Look at this.
54 Elmont Road.
And now he's calling the police on me because I want to exchange something that he sold me that's messed up. Yo, this is the date. They left it out and
He's making our video here.
yes, I am making a video. Because you told me to.
I don't know who is she.
You told me to call. You told me call 7-Eleven. You told me to report it. So now here I am. I'm reporting it. Now you have a problem. You can have the $3.25. You can have it. Look.
ARMAR.
For $3, right here. For $3. You. Now he want to have my car plate. Get the f out of here.
Remember what I said about leashes earlier?
It's okay. The other dog's not going to hurt you.
I'm in the park and this lady come in here telling me I'm not supposed to be here. This a park. And look, she told me to shut up. A 67-year-old senior citizen. She telling me to shut up. She deliberately tells me to shut up. I'm sitting here at the park.
This isn't the park. This is the watercress dog park.
And look, the dog come over and she's telling me to shut up. I want you to get a good view of this lady in this place, telling me to shut up. This lady threatening me with her words, telling me to shut up. She said, shut up, shut up. And look, the dog keep coming to me.
You're scaring her.
Look at the dog coming to me.
You're scaring her, she says, as the dog looks like they'd rather go home with the man.
Let's go in. This man's crazy.
See, now she's saying I'm crazy. She don't know I'm a pastor. She don't know I'm a pastor at church. She don't know that. But because I'm black and because I'm in the park with my dog, she's telling me to shut up. I want everybody to see her. I want you to know what she said to me. I was sitting here on this bench. She came in this door and the first thing she said, do you live here? I pay $8,000 in taxes in this Mansfield area. $8,000 is my tax.
That is not what happened.
And that is what happened. And I'm going to let everybody know, and I'm going to put it out there for everybody to know what kind of people she represents the community. She represents what she said is, I'm better than you, And she even told me to shut up.
I did.
Why did she tell me to shut up? She told me to shut up. That's all right. This gonna go viral.
Man does not know how citizens' arrests work.
And you, does I point to you? I'm performing a citizen's arrest, so the FBI is outside. I have more than enough photos coming in. Okay.
Who are you arresting?
I'm arresting every single person here. I'm arresting all employees.
So you're telling me that you're a celebrity?
Yes.
Okay, do people take pictures of celebrities, right?
Right, but you were back in back.
Yes.
Printing off documents.
I was?
You said that and it's on video.
That I was printing off documents?
Yes.
You're okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna ask you to come over here actually. Over here. We've been very nice. Like that's what I'm gonna tell you. You're not filming me, correct?
I am legally required to.
No, you can actually just leave now.
I don't have to leave. The FBI is here. I have photos.
Okay, sir, this is what I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna calm down right now. You're gonna stop filming me, or I'm gonna call the police and they're gonna remove you from here. I know that's what you want. I know that's what you're famous for on TikTok, but we are not doing this. You're gonna curse at me again, or you're going to leave.
I never cursed.
Okay, sir. What I'm gonna tell you right now is you're gonna stop filming and you're going to leave, or I'm going to call the police right now.
Go ahead and call the police.
Thank you. I will. We're done.
I might just call this the price you may have to pay for being annoying.
I was not in your way.
Get away from me, lady.
I was not in your way, baby.
Get away from me, lady. Get out of my range.
I'm not in your range.
What? My face.
I walked in.
Who you calling a? Who you calling a?
911.
Call him.
911.
Call him.
Why you?
Hold on. Whoa. Okay. Stop, both of you. Leave me alone. Stop, both of you. Stop.
Down up. 911. Hey!
Hold on. Lady.
Oh, that is so weird.
Your fingers say peace, but the rest of you says not that.
That's okay. Hi.
I didn't stare at you. I smiled.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
You came up to us.
You came up to us.
I can speak.
Yeah, we can look. Hey, and we can look, and we can do this. We can look. You're gonna get your phone
Don't
out too?
get me in my face.
Don't get me in my face.
Don't
Get me in my
videotape me
face.
in my face. No, he's trying to provoke me, and I'll call.
You walked up to us.
I just said.
You're gonna call the cops?
Yeah. If you're gonna stop harassing me.
You walked up to
I
us.
asked you a question.
You walked up to us.
I asked you a question.
We were sitting here. Bye.
Him? Just me?
Bye. You walked up to us. You walked up to us. We were sitting at our table and you walked up to us. I'm not gonna stop. Yeah. You walked up to us. You walked up to
I
us.
don't have the right to just ask a question.
We can't look at people. What are you talking about? Bye. Keep it moving. Watch, she's gonna get her phone. Watch, she's gonna get her phone. I love this. I know. Watch.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask all of you guys to leave. Now we have to leave.
Everyone has to go before I call security. Again, I have families, I have kids, I can't allow.
It's always a 50-50 shot on whether or not a First Amendment auditor is a Kevin or not. I'm actually going to guess this one isn't. Let's see if I'm right.
I'm asking you to go back to work. You cannot help me. There's nothing that you can do to help me, sir. Back up and go to work. You're dismissed. Go back to work. You're bothering me at this point.
Yeah, let me get a unit.
Yeah, get a couple units. And get one yourself, too. Dumb. We're having a flashlight war right here, guys. Look at this.
Let me get the Sam unit to respond quickly as well.
Look at this guy. He wants to flash his lights at me, dude. Why don't you go back to work?
I just want to know, can I help you, sir?
No, you cannot help me.
Okay.
Why don't you go back to work?
We're conducting our business, and you're interfering.
I'm not interfering. I'm standing on the sidewalk.
Yes, you are.
Back up. Why don't you go back to work, tyrant?
A few moments later.
Look at this, dude. Please call California Guardian. Look at this. What do you want? What do you want, dude? Look at this. I'm gonna make him chase me.
Whoa, wait. They got 3 units on a guy holding a flashlight? Your tax dollars at work.
Look at this. This is the LA Sheriff's Department wasting their time, code 3, on a photographer in public. This is what they do. Why don't you guys go back to work, dude? What the f are you doing? Why are you bothering me? Whoa, why are you bothering me? Look at this. No, I'm standing right here. I'm in public. I could be wherever the hell I want in public. I'm not bothering anybody. Your guy walked up on me with his flashlight in my face. That's how he wants to conduct business. Tyrant. Look at this. Waste of time, dude. Waste of tax dollars right here. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 officers right here. Why? Is this important?
Apparently it is.
Wow. So what do you need?
I don't need anything.
Oh, okay. Well, why do you guys have all your lights on me? What the f is this? Is this how you treat the public, sir?
Hey, you have your lights on.
No, he started flashing his light at me. I got it on video.
Statistically speaking, a dude likely got robbed or something somewhere within like a 1-mile radius of wherever this is, but obviously the guy recording and holding a flashlight is a bigger concern.
That's fine.
We're live on YouTube right now.
That's fine.
Everybody is watching.
Hello, America.
You guys are ridiculous. Look at this. Yeah. Better. It's better if you go to 7-Eleven, dude. You guys have nothing better to do tonight. Nothing better to do.
I don't like you.
So, I'm doing it right now, buddy. You're proving it. I'm out here for a reason. You're proving it right now. Look at this. This guy right here, dude. Why don't you get your light off me already, dude? I'm not doing anything wrong.
Get your light off me.
Well, get your light off me and I'll respectfully get it off you. Look at that. Waste of time. Waste of time, dude. You guys are ridiculous. And I'm gonna sit there.
At first, I wasn't sure whose side to take, and then about 1 minute and 2 seconds in, I think I knew.
You just told me to f off and now you're getting me to move? Am I getting moved right now?
Captain is aware of what's going on right now.
Sure.
We have moved you over here. Thank you for moving.
Yeah.
That should solve everything. I didn't see what happened. I don't know, but I don't want you to be using that word again. I know that you're upset.
Could you please ask him not to use that word?
Yes, I will speak with him. But
thank you. I appreciate that.
As I see right now that you've been cursing, and I don't want anything to be a trouble here, okay?
Okay.
So he is aware of it.
Okay.
And we could offload you if you're going to keep saying those words.
Okay, are you going to offer him the same situation?
Well, he seems to be compliant right now. I didn't hear anything.
As I am too, as I moved over here.
Yes. Well, thank you. And there's not going to be any more issues, right?
Is there? I don't think so. I hope not.
Because we can go back to the gate.
Okay.
Okay. You want to go to LA?
I do. I want to see my kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you thought that was where things ended, have I got a twist for you.
Excuse me. So we've exchanged photos today. I've got mine for my report that I'm going to be sending to you.
Do you have a problem with me? Is everything okay?
I do have a problem with
I
you
was
because you
the
were
one being cursed at, and I was
You were the one
reaching out.
cursing.
I was telling you what was being said to me.
I know, but you
I was telling you what was being said to me. I was telling you what was being said to me. I was reaching out for help.
I know, but we could have handled this in a more civil situation.
How is it civil when I'm being cursed at? His own wife was looking at me like she was feeling bad.
I heard you cursing.
I was telling you what was being said to me, and I said, he's telling me to f off. I never said anything to him. He told me to f off. And I said,
that's exactly what you
yes,
were saying,
and I said to him,
do you really need to record
I
this
do,
right now?
I do,
Okay.
because I need evidence of this. This is ridiculous because I'm being blamed for something. He was kicking and pushing my chair. I looked back and said, oh, chill out, f off. And I said, excuse me, did you just tell me to f off?
Okay, you don't need to keep saying it. We have other people on the plane and they don't want to hear that.
Why
foul
are you not
language.
telling him not to tell me
Because
to f
he was.
off?
That's quite a valid question.
Is it illegal for me to repeat to you what
No, but it's
I was
illegal for you
told?
to be belligerent and unruly.
I'm being belligerent.
You were being an unruly passenger.
I was being an unruly
Yes,
passenger. You then come over because you heard the f off. He looks like, no, I didn't. I just told her to chill. So first of all, he lies. So of course I'm irate from that. Can you understand that? Because he's lying. I turn around and I say to him, you're lying. You told me to f off. And then you then proceeded to offer me a seat. And I said, this is my seat. I paid for this seat. I'm okay. I'm okay. I want to sit here. And when I proceeded to not move over to this seat, I'm going to get you deboarded or offboarded. Why is it that I'm being blamed when he was kicking and pushing my chair? I looked back, honestly, not mad, just to see what was happening. And he told me to f off. I think your bias is showing. This is discriminatory. Because there's nothing I've done outside of, I was looking to you for help. He was being belligerent towards me, and I was reporting to you what was happening. I was telling you what he was saying to me. I never even cursed at him. I never cursed at you. I just told you what was happening.
That sounds like the most reasonable explanation of what happened. Now, how will the flight attendant respond?
And because you were upset before you got onto the phone, I was like, okay, I will. So I moved over. I moved over to this seat. This is not my seat. That's my seat. I should be sitting there. You know that. But you moved me over, making me out to be the threat. Why are you being biased in a situation that you yourself said you were not a part of? You said that. You didn't hear anything, but for some reason, you took their side, and after that, I asked you, right? I asked you, hey, are you going to talk to them about this too? Because why am I being threatened to be off-boarded? And you said yes. Later on, you go and speak to them. They touch your arm. You guys are smiling. You're having some sort of friendly conversation, which is obviously not the same type of attitude you had towards me.
I asked his side of the story, and he said he was just trying to put something under the seat. Okay, so how about we just separate you guys? We all want to go to LA. We want to get to where we want to go peacefully. This whole road.
That's not the attitude you had.
Not very well, it seems.
A tall man. It's small seats.
And he cursed at me. And what you were supposed to do...
Maybe he did. Okay, maybe he did. But
why am I being moved? He lied to you. Do you understand that,
Okay,
Trisha? It's Trisha, right?
Okay.
It's Trisha, right?
Maybe he did.
It's Trisha?
Maybe he did. Okay, maybe he did. Maybe
Can you tell me your name again? It's Trisha,
Yes,
right?
it's Trisha.
I'm Charlotte.
Now,
and you were supposed to speak to him.
I did speak to him.
You berated me, then you told me that I was going to be the one off-boarded, and then you moved me over. I told you I didn't want to move.
Then you could have gone off the plane.
Why am I being moved? And then you started taking pictures of me because you were being threatened.
Because you're taking pictures of them.
I have to. This is not an invasion of privacy.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Hello?
Wow, okay, that's fine.
If it does continue, we will have police in here watching their consequences. Just the verbal abuse that's turned into another recording. So that's just what I'm handling. Do you have any questions that I can answer for you at the moment? Thank you.
Now, we all know how annoying HOAs can be.
Could you please stop destroying the easement? Could you please stop destroying the easement? Could you please stop destroying the pedestrian easement? This is an easement. Could you please stop destroying it? Look at what you're doing.
I am removing it.
This is a pedestrian easement.
Get the off my property.
This is a pedestrian easement. You're not allowed to do this.
Not a pedestrian easement.
This is a pedestrian easement.
You're on my property.
Do not approach me. Do not approach me.
You're on my property.
Do not approach me. Even if I was, you're not allowed to do anything to me.
You can't get on my property. You're not allowed on my property.
This is a pedestrian easement. This is specifically what the indictment does not allow you to do. You're not allowed to interfere with the pedestrian easement.
Make your point in court at the end of the month.
Yes, and you need to stop. Because in court, they're going to find that you can't do this. But then the damage is done. You are causing damage to it. Stop.
It's my property.
Please stop.
It's my property.
Please stop damaging the pedestrian easement that the HOA paid for. Please stop damaging it.
I'm removing all of it.
Please stop damaging the pedestrian easement.
Because of you.
It is the HOA pedestrian easement. It is the HOA pedestrian easement.
Funny because your mother
I've seen your quit claim deed. I've seen your quit claim deed. That has no jurisdiction over the HOA's pedestrian easement.
Your mother in court said it was the town of Cary easement.
It's the pedestrian access easement. That is what is written in your court injunction.
I think for the first time ever in the history of this entire channel, I'm actually going to side with the HOA on this one. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I almost threw up just saying that.
Who owns it?
The HOA.
The public easement.
No, it is the HOA's.
No, and
the HOA maintains.
Wait.
The HOA initialized it in the Book of Deeds and then in public use irrevocably, and it is maintained by the HOA. All right, whatever. I'm stop this. I have video evidence that you are damaging this easement.
I'm on my property. I'm removing the whole thing.
This is crazy. I'm going to submit this. Please stop. Please stop. I hope the HOA seeks damages because you are damaging the HOA's.
You're on my property.
Please. I am not. Look.
Hey, this is all gone, mother.
Please stop.
No. You. It's my property and stay the
HOA pedestrian easement. It is not your property to destroy this.
Show me the document.
It is in the Book of Deeds.
Does it say that the HOA owns it?
The HOA initializes it. It dedicates it to the town of Cary for public use irrevocably.
Okay.
Your quit claim deed is with the town of Cary.
Right.
The HOA afterwards sent you a notice, sent everybody in the neighborhood a notice that they maintain that they have this right.
Maintain this?
They maintain the easement. Look at this pavement.
That was 10 years ago. I maintained.
No, it was not. That is fresh pavement that they put years ago. They maintain actively. I have all the evidence that I need that you are the one damaging it here. And I am going to submit it.
Do you think this dude's being a Kevin? Leave your thoughts in the comments.
There is no problem, man. I put a mobile order, and I was sitting here for 5 minutes, and nobody's doing nothing. And then I bring that up, and then they want to cancel my order. It's disrespectful. You know what I mean? I notice that nobody's doing nothing. I tell them about it, and then they get mad. If I was working, sir, I'm not cussing you out. I'm not calling your family members names. Okay, don't be so serious. I'm not cussing at you. I'm not doing doing anything bad, sir.
I'm just telling you that.
So when I told them nothing's happening, I'm over there for 5 minutes. When you send a mobile order, it comes out of there, and you're supposed to do something. Like nobody's paying attention to the receipt.
Where is the receipt?
I mean, if I was working here, I'd be.
There was no receipt. You had to come to the front and tell us that there was a mobile order, so that we had to print the receipt.
I don't know how Burger King manages their system, but I don't work here.
You've been doing that for like.
Sir, if I was working here, listen, sir. Sir, if I was working here, I would say, I'm sorry, sir, how can I help you? You know, you need to provide service.
Listen, man, I'm not on the clock, so you better.
Sir, don't threaten me. I know martial arts, dude. I'm a black belt.
Ooh, okay, well, that got unnecessarily serious for a second.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're a young person. I'm older than you. I could be your grandfather.
My grandfather doesn't do that.
I could be your dad, dude. I'm older than you. I'm older than you.
Well, you don't act like that.
Hey, it's a big world, dude. It's a big world. You don't have to mistreat people, bro. I'm a U.S. citizen, bro. This is the States. It's the United States. I don't deserve this in this country. Okay? I have freedom. Yeah, you don't have to be a gangster, bro.
I'm not a gangster, bro. Just so you to get.
Afraid of you, dude. I live on the street for a year. I'm not afraid of you. So anyway, you're the manager. Are you going to process the order?
I am.
Yeah, you're cool. I'm just saying, like, I said it was taking too long and they weren't doing anything to get mad.
Okay, I just need some.
What?
Can you give me 1 second so I can do?
Yeah, of course. You're cool, but they're not.
¿Le diste el vaso? ¿No lleva? ¿No?
You know what? Never mind. I don't trust you guys. So, can you cancel the order? It's not you. I just don't trust them with my food. Huh?
I can't cancel the order. You have to cancel it.
How?
Watch this Kevin react about as well as you think he will when he finds out he's caught on camera.
You, man.
No. Chill out.
Good Friday, guys.
No, there's no way.
Yeah. What do you mean you have a problem now?
It's on video.
I don't give a about video. Hello. Show my face. Hello. I don't know what his problem is.
Click the video on screen to watch more fantastic Karen freakouts.